Hey guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. If you're new, what up? Today we're tapping in, seeing what's happening with the sun, moon, and rising sign of Leo. Leo, we're going to tap into your next 48 hours. I already shuffled, prayed over the cards so we can get straight into it. If this resonates or help, hit the like, comment, subscribe, join the tribe, share, and if you've done so already, thank you guys so much for your continued love and support. Okay, this is for Leo, sun, moon, and rising placements. Holy Spirit, we're going to tap straight into it, okay? Leo, sun, moon, rising placements, next 48 hours. What is the energy around my Leo collective next 48 hours, Spirit? You could be watching a lot of cartoons. Maybe you're like eating the edible, okay? You're hallucinating, or maybe going on a stream trip. Because I'm hearing like a whole bunch of mixes of like cartoons. Like the sky is falling, the sky is falling. Then I'm hearing like cock-a-doodle-doo, you know? And then I'm seeing like, what's his face when he spins around really fast? I'm seeing Tarzan. Maybe you're just watching a lot of kid movies in the next 48 hours. Okay, what do we have for Leo? Enigma, elusive and sensitive, messages, curiosity, and signs. Okay. Now, I feel like you're going to be experiencing like, you know, like when your foot go dead, your leg go dead, your arm, your hands, giving me that type of energy. That might be happening a lot in the next 48 hours, more than usual. It's like you're really sensitive to everything. I don't know if you're getting burnt or it's like you're sensitive to the touch. Your eyes could be sensitive, so like light is like too bright. Like something's happening when it comes to your body, and I feel like you're curious about why. Like, why is my feet always dead? Why is my legs dying? Why is my arms dying? You know what I'm saying? The Seven of Cups. Yeah. So I feel like you're going on some type of like trip in the next 48 hours, okay? Like you're trying a drug or something like that. Okay, what we got for Leo? The Two of Wands. What's this Two of Wands? The Six of Cups. So maybe you did this in the past and now you're like, yeah, I'm gonna try this again. Okay, you could have did this as a child and you're like, yeah, I'm gonna try it again. The Four of Coins. Yeah, and then it takes control over you. What's this Four of Coins? Two of Cups. You could be trying this with like a lover or somebody you're really close to. What's the Two of Cups energy? The Knight of Cups. Yeah, I feel like that's more so the sensitivity. Maybe it makes you like cry, or it makes you think of something, somebody that's like a sensitive topic. What's the Knight of Cups? The Four of Cups, yeah. And then all of a sudden it's like you're withdrawn or something like that. Now you're like disappointed. The mood changes. Yeah, the Ten of Swords, yeah. So I feel like you try some type of drug and it takes you through all of these emotions. Then you start feeling stuff, you start seeing stuff. It takes control over you. Now you're like emotional. Thinking about somebody maybe that you love, or you imagine you like doing something creative that you love doing and then getting big, and then it goes left real fast. Now you start spazzing out, or now you get hurt, or now you're crying. Now you're like, yeah, no, I don't want it. The Hierophant. You could have a Taurus moon. You could be dealing with a Taurus. The Queen of Coins. Yeah, for some of you, I feel like maybe like something is laced, or Because now it's like you're thinking about who you brought it from or who somebody brought it from. What's this Queen of Coins? The King of Cups. Yeah. It's like, you sure? They're like, yeah, that person's nice. They wouldn't do that. I don't know why you was tripping out. What's the Four of Cups? For Leo? The Six of Swords. Yeah, so I feel like eventually you get over it. You get what I'm saying? Eventually your mind calms down. You get back to your regular self. But it's just like something about it don't feel right. Like you feel like you've been betrayed. Like you've been laced or something like that. Or it wasn't the drug that you requested. You get what I'm saying? Because you like, no, because now my body feel funny. Or I was seeing this, I was seeing that. Then I was disconnected from my brain. You get what I'm saying? Then this started hurting, that started hurting. Or like whatever this is, you never had this type of reaction to whatever this is before. So now you're looking at the person who gave it to you, or where they brought it from, or why they even brought it. You know, why'd you even want to do this? And I feel like they're talking about where they got it from, and they're like, yeah, that person's nice. You get what I'm saying? They wouldn't do that. What's this King of Cups? Yeah, the Three of Swords. Yes, they will. Okay, what's the Six of Swords? But I feel like you get over this. The Five of Swords, yeah, okay. Maybe the next whole 48 hours, it's like affecting you in some type of way. Like, but why I still feel high, or why something still hurt, why my legs and my arms still going dead, why am I still hallucinating, or, you know, first my mind is calm and then it start hurting again, or it's like something don't feel right. You can start arguing with this person, fighting with this person, or arguing with the person they bought it from or got it from, or something like that. What's this Five of Swords for Leo? The Lovers, yeah. For some of you, if this is like a partner and they bought it from somebody, you may think that like those two mess around and they wanted you to like trip out. You get what I'm saying? Like to embarrass you or humiliate you or something like that. We dealing with a Gemini. And I feel like you feel like somebody did something on purpose in the next 48 hours, because it's something happening to you, like your mind or your body, or you're just not acting the same. And you feel like somebody here who's introduced you to something or offered you this or paid for it or whatever the case is, whoever they got it from, you feel like they kind of like put that together to like humiliate you. And I feel like in the next 48 hours, exactly how you react is exactly what they wanted you to do. They wanted you to like argue, fight, get angry, trip out, or you're supposed to have like an excruciating headache or something like that. Yeah, the devil wanted to come out with the Five of Coins. That's like bad health, something declining. And the devil also speaks of like addictions and stuff like that. Maybe this person here wanted you to get addicted to it. Always ask for it, and then your health starts getting bad. But I feel like it doesn't happen like that. What's the Lovers? The World, yeah. I feel like you're able to like resist it. You're able to fight it off. And you're like, yeah, I'm not doing that anymore. That cycle was closed out. Like, I'm not doing shroom anymore. I'm not doing edibles. I'm not doing that shit anymore. You could have an Aquarius moon or dealing with one. What's this Three of Swords energy? The Judgment, yeah. I feel like it's just the like you're not stupid. You could have a Libra rising or dealing with one, but I feel like you're not stupid. You're like, yeah, I see that they tried to basically betray me. You get what I'm saying? Like whoever they got it from, type of energy. That could be like their baby father for some of you, or the King of Cups to the Three of Swords, surrounded by the Five of Swords to the Queen of Coins. It's giving me like somebody's like, hey little guy, hey little girl, I'm friends with your mom. You want ice cream? and there's like something in it, and then the mom be like, no, he's always nice, he always buys the whole neighborhood ice cream, you know, but this is like a drug. So you're awakened to this energy. What's this Judgment? Like, you know what type of timing they on. Yeah, the Empress. But it also awakens you to somebody else. It's the Empress. Or this causes you to, like, yeah, I'm gonna have to take care of myself. I feel like some of y'all start hallucinating and you start seeing somebody. Like, if your mother passed away, you might see your mother. Or you see like a woman figure. Maybe you start hallucinating. If you are masculine, you see you as a woman. You get what I'm saying? Like some weird shit. What's this Empress energy? The Hangman, yeah. The Hangman is like thoughts. And then you realize that, oh no, that's just my thoughts. My thoughts are tweaking. Like, they're not really here. Like, you have a Pisces rising, yeah. Somebody sends you on like a bad trip here. And I feel like but it lasts more than a day. And now you're like thinking all of these things. Like, the person who brought it, did they lace me? Or the person they brought it from, did they lace me? And then why would they do that? Are they dealing with each other? Or like, why would they do that? And then I do feel like you start to get angry, or a fight possibly can break out with the Five of Swords, or you just start wilding out, or you get a really bad headache. But it's like still after the fact. You get what I'm saying? Because it comes from the Ten of Swords to the Five of Swords. So I feel like it still affects you in a negative way, but around the second day or the third day, you get what I'm saying, it's not as bad, but it's kind of like, what the fuck was that? That is, you're gonna, like, I never smoked weed before and was high 3 days straight. I never took a shroom and was hallucinating, had that giggly stage and all of that, and it was like 2-3 days straight. Usually you go to sleep and it's like the high is over. I feel like you're like waking up or something like that, and it's still going. But it gets less and less, because then you got the Three of Swords. I mean, you got the Ten of Swords to the Five of Swords, and then the Three of Swords. So it starts to calm down, but it's just a fact. You know, the first day it might just be your head hurting. The next day you just angry, and now you start hallucinating, or your mind gets crazy, or, you know, then the third day you're like crying and really sad, like it, and then you start envisioning this woman figure or something like that. What's this World? You're like, yeah, I'm never doing that again. The Eight of Coins. Some of you may end up losing your job because you like tripping out, or you can't go to work. But I feel like you stop, like, even working with these people. What's the Eight of Coins? Because you like, what the fuck was that? The Hermit. Yeah, you stop working with these people in the next 48 hours. Some of y'all even go to the, like, hospital, the doctor, trying to figure out what the fuck. Some of you guys may need like an x-ray or something like that. Yeah, the Queen of Swords. Yeah, and I feel like you're gonna find out exactly what it is. So you're gonna find out exactly what it is. What's this Queen of Swords? The Seven of Coins. Yeah. And when you find out what it is, you're gonna know where it came from. So if it's like fentanyl in it, they're like, yeah, you got some signs of fentanyl. You know who sells fentanyl. You get what I'm saying? I feel like you're gonna make the connections with something like that. They're like, yeah, this shroom, but this not no regular shroom. This shroom come from Africa. You know who just took a trip to Africa. It's like that energy. It's the Seven of Coins, the Ten of Wands. Yeah. But I feel like what was bothersome is somebody had to go through a lot to get this, and I feel like that's what fucks with your mind more. Like, why? So somebody really took a trip to Africa to get this, or you know, somebody really went to so-and-so to get fentanyl, or why did they even put the fentanyl in there, or you get what I'm saying, something like that. They had to go through a lot. They had to work really, really hard to give you whatever drug or lace you or whatever they had to, or whatever the case is. Maybe they had to mix a whole bunch of different things up to make you go through all of these emotions and make it last so long. But it's like to humiliate you. What's this hangman energy? The star. Yeah, I feel like you ever get so high or drunk and you start praying like, God, I pray if you fix this, I'm never gonna drink again, I'm never gonna try that drug again. I feel like you have like one of those periods. You could have an Aquarius rising, but I feel like you start praying, thinking positive. You may even have to go through like a healing stage. Like you may have to get hooked up to IV or whatever to cleanse your system or whatever this is to get back regular. But it's like then you're missing days at work. For some of you, somebody could have did this to humiliate you, and then like they put you on the internet or something like that. That was like the point. What's this 10 of Wands? Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, somebody here had to put in a lot of work to cause this disappointment. I feel like they want to humiliate you because they don't want you to date somebody, or like whoever's doing this. I feel like even if you were to know the truth of who did this, they wouldn't care. They wouldn't apologize or anything. I feel like this person actually did this, and they are waiting for you to wake up and realize they did it. It's giving that type of energy. Like, yeah, what? And so what? What's the Page of Cups in reverse? The Justice, yeah. Somebody feel like this is justified. You being humiliated is what's supposed to happen. It's justified. Okay, the Seven of Swords, yeah. Maybe they feel like you did something or you cheated on them. So that's why they got the person they cheating with to lace your stuff, or they feel like you stole from them, or you was hiding something. They feel like it's justified. Like, yeah, now you humiliated. This is weird. This your reading, Leo. I hope it helps. If it did, please hit the like, comment, subscribe, and join the tribe, share. I love you guys so much. Peace out.